Traders, good morning, and welcome to this live trading webinar. I hope everyone has a great time so far, wherever you are in the world. If you are new here, welcome to this live trading series. If you are consistently, as I recognize so many names, thank you so much for your continued support. So, as usual, it has to be clear to everyone that this content is for general information only, and it's not intended to provide trading or investment advice or any personal or business recommendation. And let's have a look at the premium analytic portal. Just let me find the screen. So how is trading going? Any trades you guys currently into? Please let me know. So we have the economic calendar for now, and National Australian Bank Business Conference had previously 6 out of 6 members. They were voting for, I believe, high interest rates to raise them. Now we have -4, so 2 members out of the meeting, maybe they don't want to see some more interest rates high or even more aggressive, just to slow down the pace. In the UK, unemployment rate just 30 minutes ago, 3.7%, expected to rise to 3.8%, but it stayed unchanged at 3.7%. And claimant count change minus 30,000 to actual minus 11,000. And later on, traders will have the core inflation rate in the US. That will be, and the inflation rate, of course, and that will be very, very interesting to see what the markets will do based on the outcome. So let's check the premium analytic. We have today's top headlines: inflation report arrives as Fed confront bank failures. Collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. Signature Bank calls Fed interest rate path into question. Banking industry jitters could mean more pain for stocks by tracking out Fed's battle with inflation. Fed now expected to rein in rate hikes. Market pricing shows shift amid back crisis. Boeing expected to sell about 80 Dreamliner in Saudi airline deal. That will be really impressive to see these aircrafts. Volkswagen picks Canada for site of first battery plant outside Europe. US bank collapses add to pressure on global central banks. US skeptical of Middle East deal brokered by Beijing. FDIC planning another Silicon Valley Bank auction. And that was the last one. There is a huge story we can build around this situation with the Silicon Valley Bank, not just isolating like just a bank, but if we take a further thought and go beyond that, and we can see the history so far from 2008, let's say 2013, and the current situation, then there are many things we can a huge conclusion we can come to, but that's not the discussion for today. For today, we do market analysis here. So let's start with the dollar index. And guys, because the contract expired on MT5 for the US dollar index, I'm not able to add it right now, so it's going to just take a bit of time. I prefer to even show you from this from trading view anyway. So dollar index, we had this gap yesterday. The market made, of course, a new low compared to this bottom here. Now, looks like we are on a free fall. Next area of support is down here. So there is, I believe, plenty of room for the market to come all the way down, even if it's going to do some fluctuation. If it decides that it's going to come to the downside, then that's what we're going to see. And definitely we expect much of weakness in the dollar, unless surprisingly another news come on board soon. So who knows about that. So that's pretty much what we can expect from the dollar, some more weakness. So the euro can find some push to the upside, but anyway, I'll show you from the MetaTrader the rest. Morning, Theo. Pound, euro pound, please. Yes, definitely. So let's check the pound US dollar first. Pound USD. So as we spotted this area of support yesterday, pretty much the market didn't come to tap into this intraday support, but really it was just for 3 pips, which it's fine. So these are not relevant. Now we broke above this area. Market put this 4-hour reversal candlestick on the 1-hour chart. Nice bullish engulfing here, right at the support. A bottom pattern for the intraday traders. 15-minute charts. Here is consolidation, break, retest. And that was a good trade. But from the higher time perspective, we still have room to move up to this area at the least, or even higher. So the next area of resistance for intraday traders is this one here, this area. And for longer activity, swing trading, it's all the way there. The euro is retracing quite well here. So I would really expect to see some support around this area. And yeah, that's a strong area of support here, especially on the intraday. From the intraday perspective, here we have this bottom, this bullish engulfing, leading to a strong price reversal. So if the market is going to tap a little bit lower, maybe we can look for some good buys here. If we go with 25 pips, there are easy 2.5, 3 to 1 to be made at this point. So let's keep an eye on these traders. Maybe we're going to see something good around this area of consolidation. USD CHF. This bottom here is our support, although the market didn't really tap into that. So we will see today if we're going to break below, if we're going to push higher. At support, I wouldn't be keen to sell. At support, I will be more keen to buy. However, there is no much of clarity between the strength and weakness of the currency pairs now, especially if you've listened to the podcast on the website. I'm talking about the euro and the European Central Bank for this week. So please make sure you listen to that so you understand pretty much where the strength can come in the market and the weakness. The Australian dollar against the US dollar traders, we tapped into this area of resistance yesterday, and we had this nice 4-hour rejection that was during the during the New York session. So we are in a downtrend here, Australian dollar in a downtrend, but US dollar looks like it's weak, so maybe it's not the best approach to sell it based on the fundamentals. We can use the strength and weakness and focus maybe on the euro if we have some nice price action around this area of support. Kiwi, it made a nice bullish movement yesterday, got rejected again at the 50-day moving average, but it came above the support. Not interested. USD Canadian dollar, we make this so nice higher high and higher low. So price action traders, if we find our price action here on the 4-hour chart, let's say, we can use it in our advantage. Okay, if that's your plan. You see, guys, some calls, they are to buy the US dollar, some others to sell the US dollar. That's why we need to have some more clarity before we committed to any bias, because fundamentally now the US dollar is very weak, but technically it has some strength across some currency pairs. So we have to make a bit more analysis. And sometimes if we are not sure about the bias in the market, it's better not to take any commitment on any trade. USD JPY daily chart, I will be very interested to look for some shorts here, to be honest, because the Japanese yen shows some signal of strength. So I'll be waiting for the price to push a bit higher. Australian dollar, Japanese yen, finally we came. I think that's not relevant anymore. Let's check the weekly chart. We are here at this support. Although the market didn't really tap into this support, that's the last point of the support. That's the most recent one, but really for 70 pips on the Japanese yen, I believe that the market has still some room to move to the downside. And I will be waiting for this area here. to look for buys. Euro against the Japanese yen. Now it's really nothing here. We had this order block that was the origin of this move. Okay, but it's quite 200 pips. I wouldn't initiate any trade with that much. Pound yen yesterday followed this rejection from this bearish candle. The market didn't really move to the downside, so it reveals that sellers didn't sustain this bearish pressure. The only trade, it was, let's say, this one here. Market tapped into this area of resistance and it's just sold off. That was 230, 300, not even 2 to 1. CHF, it's quite strong in general, and against the Japanese yen, I wouldn't like to do anything. CAD yen, this move to the downside. Excuse me, this move to the downside, trying to find the support. Gold, that's the weekly chart. Bullish, bullish, bullish all the way to the top. Let's see if this is gonna come and be retested. Still room to move until this resistance area on the gold. And gas, 61.8% Fib retracement. It looks like now the inverse head and shoulder pattern we were monitoring from this point here, it looks like it's in play. Head, left shoulder, right shoulder, bullish engulfing. It has a nice nice size, let's say, so we can look to buy this one. Crude oil, I don't like it at all, nothing. Silver, gold, it's more clear because silver now it's engaging with this 250-day moving averages. BTC yesterday, you can see from 21,000 to 24,000 was huge. We have this support here, sorry, this resistance here. We'll see what the market is going to do. I believe we're going to plot some. I don't hate oil. It's just so messy that it's really, really, from the technical point of view, it doesn't give me any clues why to put my money on the oil right now and where to commit it. This bearishness from this resistance, we comment this resistance yesterday on the euro against the Australian dollar. It's very, very strong resistance. Okay, multiple times the 160 area, now it's the 162. On the daily chart, we had this bearish candle well into this bullish candle here, and we can expect to see some more weakness, so we can keep an eye on that. Definitely, why not? 15-minute chart, it's on a free fall. I would say that if we're going to see some retracement around the 61.8%, I will be looking to sell, let's say, somewhere here. If we're going to have a reversal candlestick like this one here, reversal, okay, so we can place a sell limit order at the 61.8%. We can put our stop loss just above the 78.6%, and we can put our take profit somewhere at the most recent low. All right, so stop loss can go above here, take profit can go there, and we can leave the trade. Euro, Great British Pound, we are finally at the support. Okay, traders, so is this support going to hold or it's going to break? And here is the thing with the euro and the pound now, both they are quite strong. Okay, and two strong currencies, most likely they're going to keep just moving sideways from maybe a support to resistance until something, a news event will come and change the outcome and lead the direction. So if we're going to buy here, we can put some stop losses below this area, some take profits, let's say at the top. But why to buy there? We need some confirmation, let's say for our reversal, or let's say a 15-minute double bottom. And if we have a 15-minute double bottom like this, double lows, we can buy here. We can put our stop loss below the double bottom, stop loss here, and we can put our take profit on a 2-1, 3-1, whatever it's more appropriate for your trading style. Euro, Canadian dollar. I had a losing trade yesterday in this one here on the intraday. It was somewhere on the 15-minute chart, and I just got stopped out because of this fluctuation at the New York Open. Anyway, I was I didn't like it actually, because that was just some more volatility, and okay, my stop loss was a bit tight, but anyway. So we have higher highs here. We want to see some if price action reversal doesn't appear right here, we can see maybe somewhere here some buying pressure to be accumulated, and we can look for some bullishness. Euro CHF, nice lower lows, some waiting for a retracement here, most likely to sell it. Euro New Zealand, I'm looking to buy the dips. Guys, don't be scared when you see retracements, when you see red or black candles. Doesn't mean the market is about to reverse. It means that in an uptrend, some good opportunities will arise. Okay. Pound Oz, very nice area of resistance here, very strong. And the candlestick pattern, that's 80 pips, 200. So keep an eye on this one here, traders. Daily, strong daily resistance, strong daily price action rejection. This hanging man here, or hammer at resistance, it's very strong reversal pattern. We can put some entries around this area, some stop loss to go above this candles high and to get to 2-1, 3-2-1. That was a nice price action as well on the 4-hour. Double top here on the hourly or 4-hour was very obvious. If you just start trading for the day, here it's the next area of support. So pretty much there is much room until the support to be hit. Maybe we can look for some reversal price action. Keep an eye on the pound Aussie reversal price action. Maybe we can find some 61.8% retracement and sell it short. Pound Swiss at support here, nothing. Pound CAD, we are approaching this resistance. Pound New Zealand at resistance, but pound Aussie, it's more clear. Aussie CHF, we can wait maybe for some retracement and we can look to sell it. Aussie Kiwi, the same. Aussie CAD, very mixed. New Zealand CAD, looks like it wants to come to this area of resistance. nothing to do with that. New Zealand CHF, very mixed. CAT. So Canadian dollar CHF, we touched this strong support, very, very strong support. Massive orders can come from this support here. We can look to buy definitely because it's a strong support. And Ethereum, it's stacked around this resistance. Maybe we're going to break higher today. Who knows? Let's check the DAX and the FTSE daily chart. We have this lower high, lower low, more selling pressure. Finally, yesterday I closed my trade, the trade I was holding from this point here, take profit somewhere there. I didn't close it, to be honest, right here. I closed it somewhere in the middle. So bearishness here, Dow Jones, lower highs, lower lows, rejection here on the Nasdaq, some support. So maybe you can see some bullishness on the Nasdaq today. So DAX. After this retracement, I really would like to see some buying pressure build here. So let's rearrange this area. So this one here, it's 11. We are at the 2. If we're going to break higher than this one, so traders, remember, stop losses when we sell, they go above the swing high, especially on the intraday, and stop losses when we buy, they go below the most recent swing low. Thursday, Darshan, the euro rate, yes. The DAX fell 500 points from your entry yesterday. How you capitalize on it? Now, to be honest, I stick to the rules. I just took my 20 pips. I was looking to take yesterday, and that was all. Unfortunately, I don't have that crystal ball. If I had that crystal ball, guys, points, okay, your point. The more you insist, you know that I'm going to tell you pips. Let's see if the market, it's already 15, 17. Let's see if it's gonna sustain a little bit to the upside. Remember, if it's gonna come down to the stop losses area, we're gonna get out of the trade. Now we are, that's 6. It went all the way to 16, 17. Let's see if it's if that will be a false breakout or not. If you took 10 pips from there, that's awesome. I didn't close the trade. if it's going to come down to the stop loss area, yes, of course, I will just close it. No second thoughts. Take profit, usually it's 10 pips. Okay. Sometimes I leave it for a bit more. Let's check the FTSE. FTSE wasn't that good, to be honest. So yes, I'm expecting some buy pressure today, to be honest, just to cover some of the let's say unfilled orders on the 4-hour chart. That's all, guys. When we see the market just falling aggressively at some point, especially on the currency trading and indices, it's going to reverse, it's going to retrace, it's going to correct itself, okay, in the simplest format. Yes, some traders, they are asking, yes, we had here 16 pips, 12, whatever. If you took profits here, that's awesome. Again, I didn't. I'm waiting for some pivot points to be, pivot lines to be touched. We will see what the market will do. It's nothing we can do about the market. The only thing we can control is where we put our stop loss, when we get out of the trade, if the trade is not going in our favor. That's all. And of course, to have the discipline to take profits when the market makes them clear for us. Okay. Can you look at NVDA weekly? NVDA. Oh, looks like NVIDIA. NVDA. Where is it? NVIDIA. Which one? The weekly. Look at the NVIDIA weekly, form something like evening star. Yes. And it's a nice reversal pattern, of course. Correct. All right, traders, I have to wrap up for now. Remember, if you didn't take profits and at this point here, and you're still holding, I'm going to be out of the trade if it's going to come all the way down here. Okay. If not, then I will still be in a trade. So I would like to again say a big thank you for your support. I hope you find a lot of value. Please make sure you like and subscribe on the channel and on the video on YouTube, of course. We'll leave you with that, and I look forward to see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.